Hello YouTube, this is just Kids2 here. I'm going to do another read-along video. Another two-part one, which is going to be on Disney's Rangers Rootin Tootin Rangers. Before I put the... By the way, here's the tape, which I'm putting in. You can see here. What I'm going to do is something really different, or at least try to anyway. I'm going to read off the actresses. Narrator was William Woodson. Voices were Tess McNeil, Corey Burton, and Jim Cummings. Now let's get started. Here we go.
This is the story of Rootin Tootin Rangers. You can read along with me in your book. You will notice time to turn the page when you hear the chimes ring like this. Let's begin now. One sunny fall day, Chip, Dale, and Monterey Jack headed for the police station to scout for new cases. Dale darted to a large oak and began filling his arms with acorns that had fallen during the night. Chip frowned.
Would you stop that? You're slowing us down. Someone could need our help.
Dale shrugged.
Okay, Chipper. I'll just find these in the bushes. You guys can help me carry them on the way back.
But as he neared the bushes, Dale heard someone softly crying. Dale waved to his partners.
Rangers, whoa! It sounds like someone needs our help right here.
Dale dashed into the bushes with Chip and Monterey right behind him. Alone in a small clearing sat a beautiful lady mouse, weeping into a delicate lace pancake. Chip wrinkled his hat.
Excuse me, miss. My name's Chip, and these are my partners, Dale and Monterey Jack. You seem awfully sad.
Monterey nodded.
Perhaps we could be of assistance.
The lady mouse looked up through her tears.
You are very kind, gentlemen, but I am afraid no one can help me.
Monterey dropped to one knee before the beautiful mouse.
We're the Rescue Rangers, and we always come to the rescue. Please, miss, won't you let us try?
The lady gave him a charming smile.
Well, I suppose if such handsome and gallant gentlemen want to help, it would be rude of me not to give them a chance. My name is Hatty Marie. This morning, I was at the museum looking at the rare desert treasures of King Rootin Tootin. I was wearing my great-grandmother's diamond ring, and now look, the stone is gone. When I went back to the museum to look for it, the guards wouldn't let me in because the Rootin Tootin treasures are being packed up for a show in another city. I just know with all the commotion, Great Grammy's diamond will be lost forever.
Monterey held out his arm.
Come with me, Miss Marie. We'll return to Ranger headquarters and organize a search party.
Back at headquarters, Hatty Marie settled into a comfortable chair. Monterey brought her a plate of his best cheese.
Why, thank you, Mr. Jack. You are so kind to help a poor stranger.
Now, take another bite, dear, and please, call me Monty.
All the rangers except Monterey gathered at a small table. Dale whispered.
Monty gave her his best cheese. That's not like him at all.
The other rangers, Chip, Zipper, and Gadget, all quietly nodded in agreement. Gadget pulled out a brochure of the museum's layout.
Remember when we foiled Fat Cat's scheme to steal the treasures of Prince Mumbo Jumbo? We found a secret entrance right here.
She pointed to the north wall, just outside the Rootin' Tootin' exhibit room. Chip picked up the map.
You're right, Gadget. Zipper, you scout on ahead and see if the crack is still there. We'll get our gear and meet you by sunset. Rescue Rangers, to the rescue!
That evening, Zipper was waiting excitedly by the crack in the museum wall as the Rangers and Hatty Marie arrived. Chip checked with his Super Scout.
The museum just closed, and everyone's gone home. We'll have the place to ourselves. Good work, Zipper.
Hatty Marie looked up at the crack.
But it is so high. How will we ever get in?
No problem.
Chip uncoiled the cord he'd been carrying, and Zipper flew it up to the crack. He wedged it inside, and Chip tugged hard. The cord held fast.
I hope no one's afraid of heights.
Chip scaled the wall, and the others followed. The Rangers and Hatty Marie dropped down into the Rootin' Tootin' room. On the floor, something glittering winked at them in the moonlight.
There it is!
Monterey raced towards the shining object, but it turned out to be only a piece of glass. The Rangers peered around every crate and checked every inch of the room, but there was no trace of Hatty Marie's diamond anywhere. Monterey was crestfallen.
Oh, I was so sure we'd find it.
That means Great Grammy's diamond is gone forever.
Sadly, Hatty Marie turned away and stuck her hands in her coat pockets.
Wait! What's this?
From her pocket, she drew out a beautiful jewel.
Grammy's diamond! Why, I must have had it all the time. I'm so sorry to have bothered you.
Think nothing of it. All's well that ends well, eh?
Monterey winked at the other Rangers.
I think I ought to escort Miss Marie home to make sure nothing else happens to her. Thanks anyway, Zipper. But if anything comes up, I'll handle it on me own.
Early the next day at Ranger headquarters, Zipper urgently motioned for the Rangers to follow him outside. He pointed to the front page of the morning newspaper lying on the ground. Dale yawned.
It's too early to chase a litter bug, Zipper.
But Chip clapped his hand to his forehead.
Oh no! Look at the headlines! Someone stole the treasures of King Rootin' Tootin' last night!
The Rangers scrambled down for a closer look at the paper. Chip shook his head in dismay as he read the news.
There were no signs of forced entry, and no alarms were tripped. All the locks were open from the inside out, and now the most precious artifacts are gone!
Dale snapped his fingers.
It must have been an inside job! We gotta do something!
There is another possibility, fellas.
Gadget pointed to a dangling cord in the photo of the looted room.
Someone else knew about our secret entrance. It had to be Hatty Marie.
Dale frowned.
I knew there was something phony about her.
Monterey objected fiercely.
Now hold on there, mate. You're jumping to conclusions. Miss Marie wouldn't hurt a fly. Oh, no offense, big pal.
Chip interrupted.
Hey, I've got another idea. Remember what happened last year when Fat Cat almost got away with the treasures of Mumbo Jumbo?
Dale laughed.
Oh yeah, we sure foiled him. Was he ever mad?
Chip pounded his fist into his hand.
I'll bet you anything old Fat Cat is behind this robbery. Come on, Rangers, let's go.
The rescue Rangers sneaked quietly into the rooftop gambling casino that was Fat Cat's headquarters. Fat Cat's minions were laughing gleefully. Nuts slapped Mole on the back.
This is the life. One night's work, and we're on Easy Street.
Ward whined.
Why can't we split up the loot now?
Rapped the whining lizard on the head.
Anyone at home? Every cop in town is looking for those treasures. We gotta wait for the heat to die down.
Ward frowned in confusion.
What? It's freezing in here.
How wonderfully stupid you are. I am amazed you got away with anything.
The big boss himself leaned down from his desk and explained.
What Metz is trying to say.
Okay, that's part 1.